What's happening, YouTube? What's going on? And so, my name is Albert. Did you see the thumbnail? We are not one, bro. Yo, bro. Before I get to that, if there's anyone visiting this channel for the first time, this channel is all about this 60-year-old monitoring his life. I record my workouts in real time and then take a look to see if what they're saying out there is true or not. Testosterone this, testosterone that. For me, it's all nonsense. 50, by the time 60, nonsense. My testosterone is slamming. My sex drive is slamming. I have not visited a doctor in over 18 years. I don't take creatine, protein powders, And for a 60-year-old, my ability to build muscle is there. If I gain weight, you'll see more naturally, bro. And so this here corresponds to life. This channel corresponds to what's actually going on with life. So I either listen to the science and the new science and then the new science and the new science, or I'm the science and I take a look to see what's going on with my life. Can I run? Can I jump? Can I do push-ups? What's up? And the answer is yes. Now get down, bro. And so I'm gonna work out here by doing some bicep curls. I haven't did this in a long time with the easy bar, and I'm gonna do overhead. What do you call this? Supinated? Yeah, bro. I'm gonna do supinated up and down, and then after that, I am gonna talk about how we are not one. If you're not interested in the workout, you could just skip. There will be chapters that'll skip to the parts where I talk about what the hell, bro. That's what we heard, right? We are one. We are one. No, we are not. No, we are not one. And I'm going to go through it so thoroughly. And so, man, let's work out, bro. I don't know how many kilos. 15 kilo maybe. I'm not counting. I don't count in this channel. I don't count because my muscles decide. I don't follow any rules. 12 max, 10 max, 6 max, none of that nonsense. My muscles are doing all the work. My mind commands. I guess it commands. I don't know what commands. I really don't. All right, man. So that's the first round. Just getting warmed up there. Feels really good, man. So let me get to what I mean by we are not one. Now, growing up, searching to find out who I was, who am I, and all that stuff, there was a lot of movies, a lot of documentaries that were talking about we are one, that the world is one. And so I embraced that right away because I was like, wow, how enlightening that was to hear that we are one. And so the prospect behind we are one was that we are not alone, and so I felt like a part of. But the more I kept living 24 hours all the way to now, I realized when I look outside and I see the actual interactions between the people out there, I'm not seeing that we're one. It's almost like we're acting as though we're one. We'll do it in front of an audience, yeah, and we're together, we're clapping this way. but I don't see the interactions between each other. And so when I took on that we are one prospect, and I was like, we are one, I started to try to be delightful with the world. But it's just not like that. Like, if I go to a coffee shop, I may smile at a few people. Some may smile back. Some may turn their head, not even notice that I'm there. And some may downright get a little bit like, this guy's smiling at me, why? And then, in turn, when I'm about and someone smiles at me and I'm not expecting it, I do the same. Like, I brace myself, prepared. What does this guy want smiling at me like that? I start to think he's going to ask me, oh, today's your good day, and try to, take money from me. And so this thing about that we are one, I'm starting to notice that if there's anything that we want, human beings, bro, is space. We are not herd animals like I thought. We were better in bunches. No. There's a point where we need to work together, yes, and all that stuff. There is this community thing that we can maybe get involved in. But if you look at relationships, man, when a relationship is freaking way too close to each other, bro, you can start seeing that they start suffocating each other, man. And so there's no oneness in that thing, man. We want the freaking space more than anything else. If there's anything else I've noticed about life, is that we need more space than we're giving each other, man. And so I feel like, I'm in this relationship, so let's do this, let's do that. And I'm either suffocating the girl or she's suffocating me. And so I put this to the test. And the more I gave space, the more freaking connected I ended up feeling and becoming. Bro, I'm going to get to this next workout and I'm going to elaborate a little bit more about why I am seeing clearly that we are one is made up. It's for console, comfort. Maybe it's done to do some type of a business somehow through the spirituality channel. But I'm going to show you some more points next via children that will open up the channels too. And the benefit, man, the benefit of having this, knowing that we are not one, what that does. And so I'm going to do the workout, talk about the children, and then the benefit, man. Come on, man. All right. Far away. Yes. Yo, baby, that's what I'm talking about, bro. Really freaking good workout here, bro. So I'm feeling so good doing this workout. So now, my respects in regards to what I've noticed about children and even dogs. Watch this. There's a family that I go visit, and there's like 3 children, and I play with them. Now, I noticed during the times where I went back to back often, the children, when I showed up, after a while, they didn't even look at me to say hi. Even the dog would just. However, when I let 3 days, 4 days, yo, bro, freaking. Our order, bro. When I let 3 or 4 days pass by, the kids, the dogs, the whole freaking household runs, and they hug me and they give me kisses and stuff like that. And so this thing about absence has a bigger power, a bigger say over, oh, we are one, or I misunderstood what they meant. But the way I took we are one was that, oh, we are one, we're all connected, and to me it was like this whole planet was just a one unit. It's not one unit, bro. Let me further this, bro. The Muslims out there, I don't belong to any type of religion or anything like that. So what I've come to realize about this thing that we are not one is that because there's Muslims in this area and I approach them and they work at certain areas where I go to, I don't feel no oneness, man, but there's a sense of togetherness, just a sense of belonging. Because I'm not at odds, because since I don't belong to anything, they're not being seen as strange, different, because they're not the same religion. I don't have that going on. So I carry a sense of belonging, but they ain't inviting me to no party or with the dinners with them, and I ain't inviting them to Thanksgiving dinner, bro. And so this here is the most important thing for me to carry, because before I was walking around expecting some type of real feeling of connectivity between me and others. And so I would extend myself to smile at people. Now I don't, which is even better, because just my presence and being is just enough. It doesn't have to be, hey, how's it going? Hi, and like extend myself. I don't have to do that anymore. The benefit, man, is that because we were one, I thought we were the same, and we're not the same. And so because I know that we're not one, if someone does something different than me, there's a deeper understanding about that without me needing to understand. Before, I was like, they're stupid. How can they think like that? If had I did this, I would have did it like this. And, these guys are dumb because, how can you be so? Because I was thinking that because we're one, that the way I am should be the way they are, or they ought to think along the lines that I think. But no, we are not one. And so what this does to me is that when someone does something that's like odd, at a restaurant or outside, or I see something strange, it doesn't shock me, and I don't end up boo-hooing about how stupid they are and, oh my God, this world, and look at this world. The only way that I can ever say, oh, this world, is if I'm seeing the world as though it should fit along the scope of how I see things. And that can only happen probably I'm starting to think more and more that the more people that go out and do that, oh, this world, is going down the tube, there are people that think that we are aligned or parallel to each other. No, we're not. And so this brings such a even sense of more connectivity between me and the world, that when I go about, I'm not overextending myself. I'm not pressing upon anyone. I'm not trying to get anyone to say hi to me, because, bro, before, when I would say hi to someone and they didn't say back, I'll go fucking bitch inside. Or I would go motherfucker. And I would carry a resentment about like, yo, in my mind, I would tell myself all I did was freaking smile, man. Well, I can't get that back, bro. It's like, and we're supposed to be one. And so, no, we're not one. And that's the freaking juice that I just came across. This is new, bro. I came across what I'm saying a few days ago. And it hit me like a freaking thunderstorm, man. It hits me because it's so clear that now I'm even more connected, I feel, because I'm now really just freaking like wearing life like it's a loose garment, man. I'm really going with the flow, really, really, really cool. And if someone doesn't like me, I get it. Is their upbringing, they grew up that way. They or just they're having a bad day. They're just not, there's some people out there that just freaking just don't want to talk to anyone, or they're scared. And I'm a foreigner to a lot of people here, and so they look at me and they go, "Oh man!" And so I get that now. So I'm not like trying to push or for the second time try to smile and get them to ease up or try to chit chat or anything like that. And so there's no need for that. So I feel so free that I've done this, man. So, yo, bro, this is like this is like an amazing thing to just come across, man. And so anyway, I'm gonna get back to the workout. I already feel it. It feels really good. I feel like the heat already driving in me, and so I'm gonna do another set, bro. All right. Yeah. Good weight, man. Feels really good. I feel the chest too. I like this 3 up and 3 down. Yep. That feels freaking good, man. Okay, it's getting dark. This workout is gonna be like short and effective, really cool. I've already made my point, man, which is so good for me to voice, because there's nothing like being cool with life. That's all I want, is to be cool with life. And before, I was carrying tension between others based on how someone looked at me. Like, if they looked at me and they gave me this kind of smirk, I would like freaking take that personally, man. And I'd be like, what's up this a-hole? And I'll keep looking their way, trying to see like if what I'm thinking is true, to see if it happens the second time. And now I sit down, if my peripheral vision happens to go their way, whatever the smirk or not a smirk or a smile or whatever, it's all good. So there's nothing that I'm expecting from people anymore. It's windy. I'm smelling the rain, bro. So this camera took a freaking tumble. When I set it up, I put chains, man, to hold it up. Because this wind, bro, will knock it down, bro. Bro, it's alive, bro. The phone is alive, bro. So anyway, what else can I say about this? That's pretty much it. It's so simple. But let me tell you, thinking that we're one could drive so many people into so many conflictual situations outside at restaurants, while traveling, while dealing with a person, because if I think that we're alike, it's one of the biggest mistakes that I could ever do in my life. Because we're just not the same. Or we're meant to be the same. We're not meant to be the same. If there's a God, bro, he's a freaking engineer. No, he's not an engineer. He's an artist. If there's a leader that he's a freaking artist and a freaking super architect artist that freaking designed us in specific ways, bro, not to be the same. And that's the most important thing to catch, because for years I carried, we're all one. No, we're not. So I'm gonna get down with one more, bro. It's gonna rain on me. So, man, this workout here is freaking awesome. Let me tell you that. Because I'm not counting, there's nothing mechanical about this workout in respects to that. I'm counting, stopping, and counting when I'm ready. I don't know how long I'm resting. I don't know how many I did. And let me tell you the beauty of this. Sometimes I get down with push-ups and I'll do like 30 to 40 minutes worth of push-ups. And it feels like, oh man. And then when I play back the next day, my homework is to watch this, to see how I'm doing, to see how I sound, to see how I look. I counted 280 push-ups, bro. 300 and something push-ups, bro. And so what I'm doing across these workouts is so much more than I would if it was calculated. The worst thing in the world is having calculated workouts. And so let's say I did a set of 12 and then another set of 12 and then another set of 12, do 3 sets of 12 and then move on. To me, that's the worst. That's the worst that I could ever do to myself, is have a calculated workout, bro. I'll never do them. I haven't done them here. And you should try it if anyone's like, joining me, man. If you're joining me, you should see, like, yo, when you get down and do push-ups, just get down, bro. And then when you can't do no more, drop to your knees and continue and allow the muscle to decide when to stop. The muscle has its own, consider the muscle its own brain, its own thing, and it'll do what it could do. And that's it. So I'm going to freaking nail some more. It's getting dark and it's going to rain. Yo, that's the freaking failure, bro. As for the freaking muscles, bro, I think I could go one more. I think I would see 24 minutes on the clock. And so, so this month, right, it's been dedicated to crawling. And so this crawl exercise is so intense that I even have to take extra days off, because the crawling exercise, along with the rest of how I amplify the other exercise with the crawl, is incredible. And so this right here is a makeup between, this camera, man, may go flying. This right here is a makeup between what I feel that I'm not really nailing with the crawl, because it's really that the crawl is really freaking taxing on the deltoids, taxing on the legs, taxing on a lot of different areas, right? And so then I come along and then I hit the legs, I hit like the whatever I feel that's missing that I ought to, work out around the crawl. And so during this month, I'm gonna continue. And so what should I do? It's freaking really, I'm gonna put another chain. The problem with this chain is that it could freaking make this thing come all the way down. Okay, so alright, man. Let's see if it freaking blows me away, bro. Life. I felt it so amazing, oh, bro. I made it, bro. Oh my God, it's really windy. And so this concludes this workout. This concludes my freaking chat about we are not one, which is actually fantastic. You would think we are not one. Oh, what a bummer. No, it's even better because I have a better freaking understanding of the rest of the world this way. That they're not like me, bro. We're not like each other. Which is so beautiful because they're different, and that's freaking awesome. That's freaking what I needed in my life, was to understand, bro, that avoids conflict. What causes the conflict is thinking that we're the same. Oh, yeah, if I were you, and all that nonsense, bro. So anyway, it's gonna freaking rain. I can see it. This camera's gonna go flying, all right? Yo, bro, I'm gonna say goodbye, man. So this workout comes to a close. I am done.